Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 61, Day 6. It is a yellow day. Hope all of you've had a good Mother Day today and a good weekend. So, let's go over all the spoilers for the week. However, they didn't actually post any of them, so we have to go under the spoiler thread to go and retrieve all of them. Let me go double check one last time. But as of this video starting, they did not have it up. So this will be the first look at it, since it apparently isn't anywhere else. They had it so it's on their social media and everything, but for whatever reason, the actual official post on the forum that has all the normal info on it is not here. I guess that was due to all the website stuff going down earlier this week. Also, Salty still hasn't given us more codes. I'm not sure if that's related, but it might be. Never know. But anyways, let's go try bringing that up. Where'd it go? Window, that's not the right window. Yes, that is the right window. I just have it on the wrong one. There we go. There's the window. Okay, let's go over this event. Oops, I didn't make it visible. That would help. But anyways, let's go and go over all this stuff real quick. Hey, hello everyone. Hello William. Hello Marcelo. Hello Steve. Hello Junior. Hello Jesse. And after this, of course, we'll just do Yellow Guild War and then mess around probably with delves and stuff. Let's go over all these things. So, first things first, this is the one that will be available for Glory. He is an epic troop, which means you'll be able to get double of his arcanes. If you've been needing red, green, you'll be able to get a lot of it. It steals up to 50 gold from an enemy. However, I'm not sure if gold steal still works correctly. I know on Rogue, it doesn't really work correctly for the most part. Well, so we'll see how that mechanic goes. Keep in mind, when it says steal up to 50 gold, it will only steal up to the cap that the enemy has. But it always calculates out really weird. I'm not sure if they're going to fix that by tomorrow, though. But for example, if they only have 20 gold, it'll only steal up to 20. But sometimes, even if they have more than 20 gold, it might just give you like 16 gold or something. It's weird how it is. Hopefully it's fixed, though. Haven't actually tested it much this patch, so you know what? Maybe they actually did bug fix it this most recent patch. But we'll find out. And then it deals magic plus 2 damage to an enemy, boosted by gold stolen at a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning it could potentially gain 50 additional damage onto its ability. However, why on earth would you use this compared to Bonnie Rose or Skeleton Key or anything else like that? Because not only would they need to have gold to begin with, you would only be able to do it effectively a few times before they run out of gold. So he seems pretty underwhelming for the most part. Seems like you'd rather use Egg Thief, you'd rather use Skeleton Key, you'd rather use Bronze Lock Pistol, you'd rather use even Bonnie Rose at this point. Even Bonnie Rose is basically better than that. As far as his traits, he has Greedy, Fast, and Agile, so nothing really too over the top. So I would say pretty much just ignore this and only get it for its Trait Stone and for Kingdom Upgrade and stuff like that. The troop in general is pretty bad, so you won't really be using it much. Though it probably will be associated with extra gold. If you use them in PvP, you're probably going to get 400 extra gold this week, I would assume, since it is gold-themed. And we haven't gotten gold for a couple weeks now. Anyways, here is the invasion troop, the red Charlotte, and she ends up dealing brown-red, so that's a little bit unfortunate because the same color as Mang and Earth's Fury, but it deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, and if they are a tower, just deals the standard amount of damage, and her thing is she gains 2 mana, boosted by my gold? Wait, what? This is the first time I've ever actually bothered reading this. Hold up. That boost ratio can't be correct. That can't be correct. If that is correct, she has 100% recast. There's no way that is correct. If so, this will be the easiest invasions that has ever happened, ever. That means if you have... Basically what that is saying, if it's there's no way they're going to release it like that. But if that is true, that means if you have 30 gold or more, which obviously is ridiculously easy to get, she will instantly have all of her mana every cast. So you cast her again, you cast her again, you cast her again, boom, you just killed every single tower on the opposing team. That is super broken if that's actually how it's going to behave. We'll find out in several hours from now. But yeah, that's super broken. You'll basically have all of her mana back instantly as long as you have at least minimal gold gain on your team. Though there isn't anything with empowered gold. Oh yes, there is. You could use Scurvy Sea Dog. Because you will be restricted to rogues, and I believe that should count as a rogue, and he gives, I believe, 20 gold, so you'd be able to max out that way, since he'd most likely give you an extra turn, and the extra turn would get you to 30 or so. But yeah, it's going to be broken. She has Greedy for 2 extra gold every extra turn, make it even easier to do it with Scurvy Sea Dog. A little bit extra life, which is irrelevant, and just a normal trait that does the extra damage to towers, which is always good during these tower events. However, she has no skull mitigation, though if her ability is that broken, it won't even matter if she's traded, because all you're going to be doing is spamming that ability every single time. Anyways, the weapon that we're getting tomorrow, it is a rogue weapon. It deals magic plus 7 damage to an enemy, boosted by rogue ally, so it's another one of those things except for rogue. This one might actually be okay because there are quite a few decent rogues out there, including Egg Thief is one of them and stuff like that, so has potential. Also, it's based on rogue allies, so you are allowed to use things like... oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say assassin. I mean, wait, yeah, is that... No. Wait, is assassin rogue? Never mind. Wait. I didn't realize that. There's not a single rogue hero class, is there? There's a couple of them that are like rogues, like assassin and thief. But assassin, I'm pretty sure, is Naga, and thief is goblin. So never mind. We don't actually have a rogue hero class yet, do we? Hopefully we get one soon. Once we do, that could potentially be good. The other issue is there's no rogue 50% mana start. However, most rogues do naturally have like a 50% or 75% mana start, so that isn't as big of an issue. But yeah, it could potentially have some value out of that. And yeah, it's going to be the weapon. As far as other things, that's all the stuff that's coming in tomorrow. But real quick, since we're already going over all the spoilers, might as well keep going over stuff. Here's all the things that are going to be coming out this Friday. Friday, we are getting 5 things. You know, just a new faction, all the normal things that come with a new faction. We're getting a weapon, which for whatever reason isn't under the spoiler thread currently, so I can't show that. But we're also getting 4 troops, the most noteworthy one being... Why is that so big? Oh, because I accidentally went for the image instead of the instead of the info. Let me go get the info. One moment. Info. Oh, do I not have the tab up for it anymore? 1 second. Where is it hiding to? Did I just completely get rid of the tab? 1 moment. Where did it go off to? 1 second. I'll get it. Somewhere's around here. Where's the little copy-paste thingy thing? That's not it. 1 second. Let me get the actual one. It's like the most important one to show, too. I accidentally got the image up for it rather than the actual info. Okay, let me bring it up here. Probably won't be able to see it for a second. Let's see. Where'd it go? That's not what I want. I want the new one that's coming out. There it is. Oh, no wonder why. It has 3 images. Why on earth do you have 3 images? That's why I didn't show it initially. There's the important one. There we go. Anyways, let me go put that back over so I can see chats. Where were we? Anyways, let's keep going over spoiler stuff. So, next order of business. Let's actually go over that one last. Let's see. Oh, I still have the page right here. Duh. I could have just used that page to also bring it up. But anyways, yeah, let me get rid of... well, we'll just move it over. That's fine. Anyways, let's just do it from right to left then. So, for the epic, Water Elemental. All 4 of these are coming from a new faction this Friday. It deals magic plus 2 damage to all enemies, and then stuns them. So basically, a golem that has guarantee stun option, in a way. It doesn't have that one explosion, though, but it's kind of like it. It has the same mana cost as them and everything. Other than that, it has 25% spell reduction rather than any of the other kind of things, and it has Warder Link, which will help get its ability. It's average. It is an alternative stun, of course, which could be applicable. It does synergize pretty well because there's a 4 times curse off the legend, so you would have 4 times stun into 4 times curse, which is interesting. We have Drowned Sailor. This thing ends up doing convert yellow gems to blue. Ends up doing that off of Empowered, so we have something that can deny out yellow meta. One other thing to note about this is the inverse convert of what a bunny is. That Empowered bunny that is often used with divine teams will convert all blue to yellow. This thing will convert all yellow to blue. So it could potentially be, you know, a little bit of an anti-counter to that to get the convert out before the enemy gets the convert out, since you'll always have first turn. And then there's a 20% chance to death mark the last 2 enemies, and that's boosted based on gems converted. So every single gem converted will be an extra 1%. So for example, if you convert away 10 yellows to blues, it'll end up being a 30% chance to death mark the last 2 enemies. And I believe that's only one 30% roll in order to get both the death marks. I don't believe they roll individually based on how it's worded. And other than that, it mostly just has Empowered, which allows it to start with full mana, of course. Next one we have is the rare, the Crabman. This will deal magic plus 4 damage to the first and last enemies and then bleed them, so nothing really too huge, just like a little poke, pretty much irrelevant. has 30% score reduction, and it submerges itself when it receives its damage, which is actually a new one. We don't have that yet, but I assume that doesn't trigger beforehand. Like, if you get hit with an AoE, it's then going to submerge you. It's not going to submerge you as you're being hit by the AoE, unfortunately. But you'll probably take a damage for the initial hit, but then after that, it'll have submerge until you take a skull, or you take, or until you take a, oh, what's it called? Until you cast your ability. But it will be kind of interesting to see once we start getting more of these submerge things, if they're going to combine them all together. It's kind of weird that there's so many things that have it for submerge, yet there's not stuff for barrier, like gain barrier when you take damage or stuff like that. But who knows, maybe we'll add it in the future and other similar things. But for whatever reason, submerge has a lot of them. The next hero class has submerge on skull. This one has submerge after you take damage. One of the perks that doesn't exist on any trait, however, it does exist in Delves, is you submerge after you cast your ability, which basically just adds that on top of your ability. Of course, most troops just have that on their ability itself if they're going to bother having it, rather than on a trait. But in Delves, it's a natural perk that you can get too. That's technically a trait. And, yeah, and of course, you can just naturally have it on your ability. So there's so many ways to get it. Plus, there's the hero class that does it on extra turns and everything like that. But anyways, the most noteworthy one out of all of these, and probably the only one that's really relevant, is the legend, the Mirage Queen. It is literally a boat. But as far as this troop, this is going to be super ridiculously useful for a lot of things. There's two things that this is really viable for. The first is it is the only current option in the entire game that has curse all enemies at 100% rate, or even just in general. So that's already pretty relevant. And the other aspect it has that's going to be really relevant is the elemental bonus. It gives all elementals 50% starting mana, which does include things like Obsidious, which is going to be one of its most potent combos since it can curse stun every single enemy within seconds. And it's going to be able to be used with Furnace, Sunbird, and other similar things like that. All the good elementals that are out there. So it has a lot of potential as far as what it'll be able to be used for. Has some skull reduction, and on top of that, also gets to convert all greens into Doom Skulls. So, yeah, it has a lot of potential. We'll also make it so the Delve will be a little bit easier because you'll have a stun, you'll have a curse stun, plus you'll have a skull spam option. So, we'll allow you to just tear out a bunch of damage here and there, and just hope that you get an alignment and just go from there during the pure faction battle. We'll see exactly how that pans out. But, of course, this is mainly just going to be used with elementals for its 50% bonus and has a lot of potential. So, we'll see exactly how that goes. And I believe that was everything then. So that was all those, and let's see, did they finally post it? Nope, they still have not posted it yet. They're behind. But anyways, those are all the spoilers. I don't currently have the spoiler for the weapon this Friday because for whatever reason it's not under the spoiler thread. There we go. Anyways, let me go minimize all that, and let me go back to seeing chat. Actually, let me go adjust that real quick. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Humberto. Hello, Medieval. Hello, Firecrest. Hello, Birdleaf. Hello, Raven. Hello, Decrail. Hello, Analyst. Hello, Phantom. Hello, Christy. Hello, Wagner. Hello, Phantom. I already said that. Hello, Captain. And hello, Chad. Welcome, everyone. Is there going to be a new Mythic? No. You only get new Mythic every first Friday of the month, I believe it normally falls, as far as when new Mythic is. But no, the only thing we have next week is new faction next Friday. Tuesday, of course, is not Fangmore. Dark Pits, the Brown Guild War pet, or I mean the Brown Mastery pet, Assassin Hero class, and then Friday is faction again for the new faction that I just went over. But anyways, let's go and do Guild Wars now. So we did revamp our Guild War team slightly. We're actually running Rope Dart meta, just slightly different. Also, whoa, our Rope Dart is doing bad today. We only did 113. That's our worst day so far with the Rope Dart team. Best day was obviously Yagway team. Yagway team is so ridiculously good. Not to mention it hard counters Brown Day. But at least until we started using Tina. No, but Tina it can still fail out of it too. But yeah, that 113, that's not too nice. We're still beating them though. Let's see, right? Yeah, we're beating them. We're beating them with less battles already. So yeah, we're definitely beating them. Also, we're missing 2 people, by the way. If anyone wants to join the guild, if you could do 1,000,000 gold. Oh, never mind, we already filled it. I lied. We already filled the guild. Recruiters already got those in. Never mind, I lied. We don't have any spots left. But we are missing 2 people. So as far as our score. So we're actually mid-range with 2 people missing. Though that also probably means most of these people are also missing, like 1 or 2 people. But yeah, with 2 people missing, we're still in the middle. So that's not too bad. Of course, with those 2 people, we probably could have made it all the way. since those two people would have been about 50,000 each, and that would have brought us to at least 1,400, and that means we would have been second place, which is unfortunate that they aren't here. Anyways, and of course second place would have meant we moved up. Oops, I almost just did that team. Don't do that team. We need Yellow Guild War. Where's our Yellow Guild War? Yellow Guild War? And we're currently running this. Gorgulfa, Divine Shpala, Rope Dart, Quillen with a Priest. And we have +4 yellow total on this team, so that's what we're rolling with. Just double check one last time that we're on yellow. And we're giving this a shot just to see what happens. Might as well. It works for other teams, might as well test it for Yellow Guild War. Obviously, you normally wouldn't use Gorgulfa, but we have to use yellow there. Could use Raph. Raph would be better, but it would be riskier. So I just went for the safer bet with Gorgulfa. Oh, I did that so I wouldn't give him an extra turn. Yeah, I still give him an extra turn fail. Whoops. But oh well. As long as we gain full mana here. Quillen, you have alignment. Let me go for it. And now he's cleared the board, and hopefully we get full mana on her, and then we just win. Do we have alignment again? No. Let's just explode the entire board out. And luckily get an extra turn, throw that again, get Gorgulfa right back up. Almost. I guess we'll just have to take this yellow, he'll poke us. Unfortunately, we did lose our 75% reduction there. But we'll take the yellow, get all that mana. Should hopefully have red alignment, and he's just super dead at this point. Let's see. Still haven't gotten a Rope Dart up. As I say that, there we go. He's not even fully traded on them, but let's go for that. He hasn't even gotten a Leprechaun yet either. We'll explode, kill that, and then hopefully we get extra turn into Leprechaun kill. He's going to get some mana and reduce our score. Oh well. But we'll do that down, and that kills him. We don't even need to follow up. Damage on the weapon itself is already enough. And there we go. 1 down, 4 to go. We should be fine to take all these out with this. What's next? That one will probably focus on the Sylvania Mora first, because I do not have... Well, actually, I do have Cleanse. Our Rope Dart and our Gorgulfa have Cleanse. Rope Dart has it on extra turn because we're using Priest. And Gorgulfa has it on cast because it's Gorgulfa. Well, we'll take yellow for now. Take yellow into brown, surge, or yellow into yellow. Now full mana is pretty much every time. As long as he doesn't die, but he's 75% reduction, so he shouldn't die to that. And the fact we're entangled means nothing because it will be lost, or it will be cleansed as soon as we do that. And now we can start skull spamming again. Any other reason why Gorgulfa is there. Okay, do we have alignment? No. So we just cast again? Probably. We'll do that. Yeah, we have everything. Let me kill Sylvania Mora just so we don't have to deal with it. Actually, what's the biggest threat? You know what? We're actually going to do Infernus. And then just kill right into his hero. Because actually, that's not going to be too big a deal, having to deal with his, having to deal with the, what's it called? The Entangle. We don't have alignment here, do we, though? That's not good. Let's see. Red to Skull doesn't do it. Green to Yellow doesn't do it. Brown to Skull seems like it would do it, but it doesn't do it. I guess we do this. And just hope we Cascade well. I think we do this and just hope for the Cascade. There we go. Okay. I assumed that would Cascade somewheres. That's fine. We'll take that over. We'll Rope Dart the Sylvania Mora now that it's could potentially entangle us before we get a cleanse. Because we'd have to waste our turn if we want to go and try cleansing our Gorgulfa at this point. What else we move? You don't really want to Rope Dart the hero. I guess we'll let the hero live for last now at this point. We'll move that over. Wait, why did I do that? We had alignment. Whoops. Whoops. It's not that big a deal though. Seems like he's already dead. Yeah, all I have to do is cast Quillen and he's already dead. I don't even need to take the mana or anything. He's dead. There we go. And simple as that. Next 3 battles. You got Bone Dragon, running Bone Dragon, Mang, +1, cleanse all. Which one should you... Or sorry, I didn't read that team right. Bone Dragon, running Bone Dragon plus Mang +1, cleanse all. Which one should you combo with those? Well, normally you would use your hero in front of your Bone Dragon. And as far as comboing, I would say something that feeds you brown mana, like an Apothecary. Unless you're trying to do it for a certain color day, or something like that. But if you're just trying to do it in general, I would say put Apothecary in there. It'll give you cleanse, it'll give you board control, it'll give you a brown mana. For both of them. Is stealing gold from the enemy still bugged? Yes, I believe so. I'm actually not 100% sure. I know it used to be bugged. They might have fixed it this patch. I didn't bother specifically testing it, though. But last I recall, yes, it is still bugged. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. It'll only steal up to how much they have. However, the way it calculates to see how much the enemy has is broken. Even if the enemy has gold, it sometimes is way less gold than the amount of gold they actually have. Right, I'm just going to use Gorgulfa here. Doesn't look like we really have a viable another option. Let's do that. What else? What else? Quillen, do you do anything? Yes, you do. So we'll throw that down. We'll get that for a kill. We can then throw that right into a gigantic skull spam. And I'll kill that out. And then we can go and rope dart him into... who's more threatening? I guess we'll kill the hero. So we'll do that into... Quillen, into Divine Shpala. And that should be a match. And he's dead. Okay, next battle. What do we have? Hey, we got Arcane off it too. A pretty useless one, but still better than most of the other drops that we could get from a trait stone perspective. Also, hello Chad, hello Phantom, and hello Mobarashi, and Relly, and Jan. Let's see, what do we take here? Well, we got enchant on first slot, that's nice. Gonna poke us. I guess we just let him. We have enough reduction that it won't matter too much. Oh, wait. Yes, that matters. Hold up. I forgot. We do one explosion now, don't we? 3. That is not what we want. Okay, now I have to wait out the, that's not good. Oh, now I have to wait it out even more. Oh, no. Gorgulfa might die on us. Don't do it, Gorgulfa. We need you. But you know what? We need something to be not that as his first slot. Let's go move his hero there. There we go. Oh yeah, we're frozen on. Oh no, we're frozen on it too. If it wasn't already bad enough. Let's see. Well, we're frozen on everything of relevance. Even that brown, even that yellow. What do we do here? I think I just take brown to blue at this point. Yeah, I think we just take brown to blue. So we'll grab that. Get another rope dart on him. No, Entangle, what are you doing? Fine. Oh no, wait. Oh, you don't have full mana. I was gonna say, why can't I cast you? That is why. Okay, I want to rope dart that, but we can't. I guess we'll rope dart this and just try rush killing it before it gets more damage. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just wait a turn, so we'll do that. And now he's Gorgulfa, which is a little bit of a waste, but I need that cleanse. There we go, and as long as he doesn't poke us again. And he doesn't. Okay, we should be able to win from here now. Do we have alignment? No, that is not good, but we have a skull to kill it, so that's fine. I also have enough damage to poke, and that will also work. You don't have any skull reduction, right? No, you don't have any skull reduction whatsoever. So what we'll do here is we'll rope dart that. We'll skull poke that. Oh, well, never mind. No, that's not good. Luckily, Quillen's right there, so that makes up for it. So I guess that worked out in the end. There we go. And I guess we just rope dart to that skull, and that's dead. And dead. There we go. Oh, that battle almost went bad, but there we go. And one final battle. And that one's not too bad. We'll probably focus Wild Queen first. Wild Queen, then Hero. Seems like the biggest threats. I couldn't take that purple extra turn because of the freeze. I need a brown or a yellow here. Unfortunately, neither are available, so let's take a bunch of manas. We'll take that yellow. He'll skull us. We'll Gorgulfa, and then we go from there. So we'll do that. Oh, we got random enrage on him too. That's useful. Actually, you know what? I can kill his first... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I can kill his first slot with it. Now I can't. But we'll go kill Wild Queen. And hopefully we have alignment on that. No. Yes. Never mind. Yeah, we do. We didn't on the red. We did on the brown. And now we have it on red as well. And that way... Oh, yeah. Oops. What am I doing? I should rope dart that first. Trying to hit that with skulls is not going to help much. There we go. Okay. Now we can skull spam. Okay, where does that leave the board now? We'll take that. Let's see. Do we have Divine Shpala? Doesn't look like it. So we rope dart the other one that's still alive. Actually, you know what? Let me grab that first. That doesn't give us alignment. Maybe this will. We'll do that. Poke him. Do we have a poke method? No. I guess we just have to take that skull. Good enough. Let's see. We'll take it that way. Go do a thing, and hopefully we have some kind of follow-up here. Which we do, kind of. Not that much, though. Let me take that first before we do it. Because we have Divine Ishbala right now, but I'd ideally want to cast the other one first. But we'll just do that for now. What else we need? So we don't have Quillen or anything. Let's take that. We can then get that into a Quillen. And then that should be a Divine Ishbala. And even with 80% reduction, it doesn't even matter. He's already dead. There we go. And that's Guild War for today. That should be a pretty solid score. 9,400 plus. Looks like this will have to be our new yellow day from now on. Yep, 9,500. I'll take it. Yeah, we could potentially 9,600 that if it doesn't get any bad battles. That one web spinner one kind of ruined us a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Looks like our new yellow for now on. And that also means another thing. We finally went a perfect week. Though we were Paragon, so that did make it a little bit easier. Because we have slightly higher stats than we normally would. Those stats don't just apply to defend, they apply to when we're invading too. So we did have more stats than we normally would. Especially since I bought the tier 5 instead of tier 3 as well. But even if I didn't, I still have the stats of everyone else in the guild. Helping to increase us. But yeah, still, we went 5-0. Actually, I think we're the only person that went Falls score this time around. So we're definitely Paragon for 2 weeks in a row. Who knows, maybe we can finally triple week it in a row. I think we did once. I know for sure we've double weeked a couple times. I can't recall if we've ever triple weeked it though. Or I should say triple monthed at this point because it no longer happens every week. It happens once every month. But yeah, next time we'll be Paragon again. So we'll get to mess around with a bunch of defend teams and see how that goes. But yeah, we finally got another 5-0 week. It's actually been a while since we got a 5-0 week. Anyways, let's go. It's probably because we've revamped like every single team we currently use. I think I changed every single one except for maybe like one. But anyways, that's that. Let's go do dungeons, get our weekly diamonds, or you know, the really high diamond day. And to go from there. Let's throw a key team at this, and then we'll probably head to Delves and go from there. Let's see. Hello, Cherry Top. You just got a new Mythic Weaver, and you're loving it a lot. More than Queen Aurora. Oh yeah, Arachnean Weaver has a lot of potential. I've been using it a lot on my Nintendo Switch account. I've been using it with Tesla, and basically just Tesla into Weaver into Dead. Or, you know, and then you cast another one of them, and then it wipes the whole team. It's been working out pretty nicely. But yeah, it is better than Queen Aurora in some teams. Depends what you're using it with. And yeah, Fairy Fire definitely does help it. It allows it to actually get those kills, and then you use this double kill to double kill, and then instant win off of that. The only problem with every good Fairy Fire option is none of them are really true damage. They're all physical damage. Even the mythic version of it's physical damage and not true damage. So they'll eventually probably add a true damage Fairy Fire option. But Glitter Claw isn't, Queen Titania isn't, that one mythic isn't. I forget what it was called, Phoenicia or whatever it was, with the Fairy Fires that it has, like every red or whatever it was. But none of the Fairy Fire options are true damage currently. Or at least none of the good Fairy Fire options are true damage yet. But they'll come eventually, and whenever they do, it'll be pretty good with things like Weaver, Tina, stuff like that. Currently, they're not really ran with Fairy Fire more often, not just because all Fairy Fires are physical damage at the moment. But once they start adding some other versions of it, like either quick cast ones or that are actually good, or if they add just true damage related ones, it'll probably start to make its way into true damage teams. But until then, as far as Fairy Fire is concerned, Yagway Queen Titania is still like one of the MVPs as far as like the only few teams you ever really normally use Fairy Fire for. But you can still technically use it for any team that is cast oriented. But of course, that's one of the more noteworthy instances of it. There we go. Claim all those diamonds for today. Get our tributes, and let's go take our Underworld, because as I just mentioned at the beginning of the stream, we do have a new faction this Friday. So I need to make sure we go gain all of those loot for that. Anyways, where was I? I go and, that's not what I want. I want the Underworld. And we have way more than enough shards, though, but still want to keep accumulating them, because I do want to try getting the next Horde level to 200 on a new faction, and we do not have that many good big treasures. We have a little bit right there, but not a lot. But, yeah, hopefully our 17,000 stack will get us a decent amount of treasure. Hopefully we'll get lucky and get a lot of mythic treasures and go from there. And assuming we do these every single day, that should be, especially since Tuesday is going to give us like 1,000 or so, we should have around 20,000, around there, give or take, somewhere from around like 19,000, 20,000 or so by time Friday hits. So, yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, let's go do these. Do we have a Cedric here? Yes, we do. Nice. Are we still using Cedric team, however? Yes, we are. Double perfect. Don't even need to change out my team. Let me just double check the correct order. Looks like we take the long ways around. Oh, no, never mind. It's a 1.2. Never mind. Annoying bullet as well. That's not nice. Do we take the glory room last? I might just take the glory room. The treasure room. I'm not sure. We either make a circle. Yeah, I think we'll just make a circle, take the other room. We'll take the treasure room last, even though it's 1.3 multiplier. I do want a little bit extra glory. Why not? I need to make sure not to accidentally win. I need to feed him mana. Directly leave a green storm. I need to deliberately give him those greens. There he goes. He'll do his thing. He'll cast. And I just need him not to cast again. And there we go. And we got a map out of it. We have so many maps. Pretty sure we're almost at 15,000 at this point. Actually, with that being said, wasn't this even a map week too? How many maps do we currently have, even after spending all of some of our maps? Yep, we almost have 15,000. Another 141 maps, and we will have over 15,000 treasure maps. That is a lot of treasure maps. Yeah, the bottom path's the way to go. Oh yeah, Suna does have it. Wasn't her ability pretty bad though? It was just Fairy Fire on red. We would need something that has Fairy Fire all enemies on extra turn. Like how the Infernus and stuff are. And Obsidias. Currently, the most viable Fairy Fires are Queen Titania is most viable. Glitterclaw is second most viable. And every other one is basically nothing in comparison. Pretty much. Yeah, was the one that had the true damage attached to it. The only big issue is you would also have to red spam. And she doesn't naturally have any. So you'd have to waste a whole slot just to have a red spammer. Aw, that explosion ruined my alignment. That's a big deal though. We'll grab that over, take ourselves a red surge, or not. Grab a green over there. Get our destroy going. And then we just key to key. Oh, never mind, we're gonna need more keys than that. This is the tier 5 battle, I forgot. It does have a lot of durability. And we haven't hit the Cedric room yet. We'll throw that down. And 2 more keys will do it. Key number 1. And never mind, don't even need the second one. We just Skull poke him. And even with 25% reduction, that Doom Skull makes it enough. And even if that wasn't enough, we could have killed it with a follow-up Skull since it was an extra turn. But unfortunately, we have no redeem code tonight. We should have more starting tomorrow. Salty should be back by then. And then we'll have redeem codes. Or we should. If not, I'm going to remind her a billion times again. We've been almost a whole week now without them. What do we take here? Oh, definitely need to get that killed before he does anything. Hello, Haley! Welcome! Yeah, we'll get that down again. And we get the key poke. Hey, another level on our Shaman. Level 68. Still got a ways to go, though. Still quite a ways to go. Oh, it's getting there. Slowly but surely, we shall get it maxed. Oh, did they finally post the forum post? Hey, they finally post the forum post. Salty's around. Because he probably had to do it manually. Nice. But yeah, we already went over it. We went over it at the beginning of the stream. We did off the Spore the Thread area. What do we take here? We get all that destroyed. Get our blue over there. And it was key to key. And my voice cracks sometimes if I don't get enough water, which is a sign that I need water. It also cracks if I try doing different voices. As anyone who watched our Puzzle Quest streams would know. Let's see. I'll go for this one. No, they haven't sent redeem codes yet. So let me actually go make a post to her right now, I guess. Let me go mention to Salty. Again. again. But let me send her another reminder since that did just come up moments ago. Let's see. The last reminder was 6 days ago. When it should have already happened a week ago. But anyways, put that there. Hello! Salty. Still need those codes. I've been without them for a week now. Frowny face. There we go. Hopefully she sees that. Who knows? Maybe we will have codes by the end of this stream. We'll find out in about 10 minutes. Yeah, move that over. Get a greed onto it. How do you obtain Cedric? Volkeys. Cedric is obtained as a random drop from Volkeys. Volkeys are obtained from raids, invasions, bounty hunter, and treasure hunt events. Also, there's Tuesday faction events if you're on any version other than Nintendo Switch. Hello, Skeleton King. Welcome. Yeah, there's about a 1 in 10 chance, somewhere around there, that you get Cedric off of doing a Volkey. I still don't have one on my Nintendo Switch account yet. But on this account, we have like 20-something above Mythic, if not more. Hey, I forgot, we got the Cedric room. We instant kill everything. Don't need to worry about a single thing in any of these battles now. Because we're doing 345 damage per cast to two enemies. And we'll take that, grab a green, take a red, go from there. Actually, I'm gonna take that one. Get that Skull Distract in there. So he doesn't do anything since he's entangled anyways. And that's match. Even if he gains that extra HP, it's not gonna make any difference. Still way more than enough to kill. And he doesn't even get it down to begin with. There we go. And let's take out this one. One down, 2 to go. Okay, I'll take the gold for now. Grab a red over. He'll do a thing. We'll take a red for that. Doesn't really matter too much what it does as long as it doesn't gain barrier. And one more of those in the key will do it. And it's dead as long as it ends its turn, and then it goes. There we go. And we got a bunch of gold for doing all these. Even this final battle alone is 1,400 gold, plus we get some gold possibly in here. And nope, pure shards. That's actually exactly what we want to see. Do we have another Cedric? We have two 1.5 rooms. No! Ah. Oh well. Who's Tina switch or not to Tina switch? I think we Tina switch. What's the path here? Looks like they're there, middle. Okay, we'll go Tina. Wait. Was it top first or bottom first? It was... Oh, that's a hard choice. Actually, no, it's top first. Okay, let's go switch it back to Tina. What do we need for that? We need an Apothecary. We need a Tina. We need a Weaver. We need a Weave. I meant to type the V in as well. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We need a Weave. And we need a key. I mean, no, we don't. We need a mountain. And we need a banner change to Kraken. And there we go. Okay. And hero class stays the same because we're just trying to level it. And it should gain level 69. Or no, it won't. Never mind. We're not going to have that many battles into it. But it'll almost be level 69 today. I'm not in any rush to get it to 70, though. Doesn't really need to be at 70. Actually, does it? I forget if it gains mana or not. I don't think it does. It's really weird. It's one of those few hero classes that gain no mana on its 70th perk, if I'm not mistaken. Which is really strange. Almost every hero class has some form of mana gain on their second to last perk. But for whatever reason, I think this one doesn't. It's one of the only few, if not the only one, that doesn't have it. Because I can't really recall that many that do. There we go, get our triple kill. Let me go double check real quick. I'm pretty sure it gains no mana from a level 70. Troops, class. Click on it. Where's Shaman? Shaman. Alphabetical order, still can't find it. Where'd it go? I am looking for this. Nope, it gains no mana. Oh, yes, it does. I lied. It gains yellow. I know there's at least one hero class that doesn't gain any mana whatsoever. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this one does gain yellow. We'd most likely use the Enrage, though. Because at least in the context of this team, what would we really need the yellow for? Well, two of the teams. Let's see, for this team right here, what would we need yellow on? Nothing. So yeah, we would just go for the Enrage, most likely. If we were to bother putting on this team. Do I have a video on monocolor teams for Guild Wars offense? I don't think we've done one for a while. However, we do go over it every single Guild War week. We normally mess around with stuff for it. But I don't think I have any recent videos on it. One of the many things on list of things that need to be updated with more current videos list. Which is actually a really long list at this point. I need to get around to it. There's eventually going to be a month where the entire month is designated probably one day per thing. Not sure what month I'll be doing that on. But we probably are going to have a month where every single day we just do a new guide video, updating a guide we've already done to be up to date. Or even just recovering everything. It might be June. That or July. I'm not sure. Probably more so July, actually. But, I don't know. I just need to pick a month and make it happen. And just set time up for it every single day. Some of them would take longer than others, though. What to go for next? Let's go for this one. Because if I don't get schedule, it keeps getting pushed back over and over and over again, it feels like. We'll take the brown. Grab a... what do I want here? I guess we'll take blue for now. Blue to green or something. Take the green surge, get a nice apothecary going. Never mind, can't even get that. We'll store a mountain crusher for only 2 explosions, but it's still worth it because it gives us brown storm, and that brown storm allows us to do that. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Yeah, I know the game changes so rapidly sometimes that if we were to update every single... let's just say next month, for example. We probably won't be doing it next month, but let's just say next month. If I was to update every single guide by next month, 3 months from now, they will have some kind of update that will make like 10% of it at minimum irrelevant. Because they do that with almost every major patch, where at least one small tweak will end up affecting something that you no longer do it in the same way that you did before. Always something coming up, messing with something. And there we go. The main one coming up soon is probably going to be the Trait Stone Sync. Trait Stone Sync, the buff to Arena, and the buff to Treasure Hunts. When we're getting them, we do not know. It's not next patch, but it could be pretty soon, though. We know it's not directly next patch. Actually, we don't even know what's in next patch. We're getting the first preview of it tomorrow. So, don't have high expectations for it, though. It's a really small patch. But, yeah, whatever is in next patch, we'll probably know about tomorrow. So we'll have more on that on Tuesday, then. Because when I say tomorrow, I mean after our stream tomorrow, unfortunately. So Tuesday night, we'll have info on version 4.35. Also, that patch should be by the end of the month, by the way. No official date has been given, but it's almost guaranteed to happen by the end of the month. Also, there's a good chance Nintendo Switch gets updated by the end of this month. Hasn't gotten a single patch yet. But it's about to. Soon. Let's see, we'll take that over. Treasure map sync is what everyone wants, but will never get. Well, they might not necessarily do a sync, but they are going to buff it to some degree. It might not be a way to multi-use maps, but it might make maps enticing enough that their default is just worth doing. Because even with 15,000 maps, if Treasure Hunt becomes excessively viable, that's only enough to do Treasure Hunt for, but it's only enough to do Treasure Hunt for about 250 hours. So we'd eventually run out over time. Obviously, 250 hours would last us like half a year, or maybe a little bit less depending on how we end up using it. But it would eventually run out. Even if you use Skeleton Key for literally every single PvP battle, you'd still eventually run out. Though, of course, you can just buy more for Glory. They're actually relatively cheap. 30 Glory, and you can multi-buy them into 200 now. So if we want 200 more maps, it's as simple as going to shop, going to Glory Rewards, doing that, clicking that, click buy, and boom, we just got 200. And you just keep doing that over and over again, and now you have infinite maps. Of course, that does require 6,000 Glory each time, but most people have that much Glory to spend. That much spare Glory laying around. Anyways, where were we? We take this room, take that room, and then we take the treasure down the middle. We don't know what version Nintendo Switch will be on next. Nintendo Switch is either going to be on a weird version of 4.3 or a weird version of 4.35. However, we don't currently know which one it's getting. Whatever it is, it's going to be a weird mix of a lot of different versions, regardless of which way it goes down. But yeah, we have no way of really knowing. We'll find out when it happens. They'll probably even have it whole individual patch notes just for Nintendo Switch, because of how many different things are specifically happening to Nintendo Switch rather than the other platforms. But it should be a pretty huge Nintendo Switch patch when it does go live, just because of how much missing stuff there is. It's not going to make it up to date, but it is going to, it's basically going to make the version most likely up to date, or pretty close to it. Not necessarily the events, though. The events would still be behind. What do we take here? We'll get the reds, get that down. Grab our, do we stick brown here? Or should you just get a Mount Crusher? If they ever buff treasure maps, they'll probably stop selling it for Glory. Possibly. However, if they ever did do that, they would normally notify us beforehand that they're going to nerf, or you know, they're going to nerf the buying capabilities of treasure maps. And even if they did, you can farm around 100 per hour using double Tyree teams in 4th challenge Broken Spire. So if they ever did do that, there's still a way of obtaining it. Just using Skeleton Key in general is pretty much a guarantee, like 10 to 20 maps per hour, just from not even trying to get maps, just from passively using it. So just use a lot of Skeleton Key, and that would also fix that. And the other one would be, actually those are the main little new methods. But yeah, you could just buy them up before it ever happens. Like, if we knew a treasure hunt buff was coming, they would almost guarantee let us know ahead of time if they're going to nerf them in the Glory Rewards. Kind of like how they did with Spoils of War. So all you would have to do is buy them up ahead of time. And now that we have a multi-buy option, you could literally just spend hundreds of thousands of Glory on it and just have infinite maps forever. So we'll be able to buy up beforehand if that ever does happen. I don't think they would ever nerf the ability to buy maps. They might raise the price on it, I believe. But I don't think they would ever just outright remove it from being buyable. That was one of the first things ever available for Glory. Or among one of the first few. What do we take here? We'll grab a green-blue for now. Stick the green into the blue on the following turn, and this Apothecary spam. Am I a Game of Thrones fan? No, but I do have some friends that are pretty hyped for the next episode. Wait, isn't it actually right now? Never mind. Next episode's probably like right now, isn't it? And then there's another episode the following Sunday, and then the final one the other Sunday. Like the final one. But no, I don't follow Game of Thrones personally. Haven't seen a single episode of any of them. There hasn't been any modern TV show in the last decade that I've really seen, for the most part. I just don't really watch TV anymore. or streaming services. Let's see. Or, you know, when I say streaming services, I mean things like Netflix, Hulu, stuff like that. I don't use any of those. Anything even remotely TV-like, other than, I guess, technically YouTube, I don't use. Have I played Advanced vs. Zombies Garden Warfare? I've played the very first Plant and Zombies game. I have not played any other Plant and Zombies game, however, though. The very first one was pretty nice, though. But no, I haven't played any of the other ones. What do I take here? Stick to blue, I guess. Grab that right into full mana. Go do a poke. We'll kill it with that. A Gems of War TV series. A Gems of War anime. Let's see. We'll take that down. Grab a brown over. But even things like anime I don't even follow. Even though I was just joking about that. But there's literally nothing like episodic related that I ever watch these days. Not a single one related to anything. And there we go. Okay, next one. Grab this, and please be Cedric. No, it's not Cedric. Okay, we're gonna have to keep with this team then. What's our path? Looks like we do top to bottom. Yeah, same path we actually just did, didn't we? That's the exact same order as the delve we just did. We take the top two, the bottom three, the one still remaining, and then right down the middle. Okay, I'll take that right there. Grab a brown, get a mountain crusher down. Get a hit off of that. And we killed everything that could possibly move our team, so that's down. So don't need to worry about that, and he's dead. If anyone has any other questions, let me know. Related to anything, as we'll be wrapping up the stream as soon as we finish out this delve. So if you still want me to go over anything, just let me know. Or if you have any random questions about literally anything. I'll throw that down for now. Get a blue. I'll take that over. Get that onto our purple. And then we mountain crusher. Also, just as a heads up, I've been mentioning it occasionally here and there, but not this weekend, but the following weekend I will be on a trip. So we're probably not going to be having any streams during that duration. The Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of the 24th, 25th, and 26th, we are likely to have no videos. Depending on how my schedule goes, I might be able to stream Friday morning before my flight on the 24th. But it's not guaranteed, because obviously I need sleep. But if I get sleep ahead of time and just wake up at like 5 a.m., just from sleeping, you know, going to bed really early. So basically what's probably going to happen is Thursday night on the 23rd, I'm probably not going to stream. But then I'll wake up early, like 4 a.m. early on Friday morning, and then we'll cover Bounty Hunter and stuff like that. Because my flight's at around noon. I'll take that over. Grab our Apothecary. Yeah, it's been a while since we missed a few days. I think the last time was hurricane season during September, and that time it wasn't even optional. I just had to miss it because I had no electricity to do it with. Move that over. Grab a red. Get a Tina. What is this team? This is currently the team we run for delves, for Warrens. It also works for just true damage purposes in general. It's one of the better true damage teams out there currently. Tina to Weaver. Still not the greatest, but at least for this delve, it gets the job done. Yeah, we don't take that. We go down this path, take basically a whole circle now, and then take right down the middle. So we take all the outers right down the middle, and then we're good to go from there. So we'll get Apothecary on that, throw it around the yellows, let's get that going. Then we can throw down onto a Tina into Mountain Crusher. And let's throw that, boom. And let's get that down again. There, right there. Get another hit on him. There we go. Let's see. Let's take those reds. Grab all that mess. Take a yellow over there. What else can we grab? To blue or not to blue? I guess we'll take blue. Start getting Apothecary in case we have a another option. Take our mana, and should we do, we'll take that. He'll do some skulls. That better not kill our hero. Actually, gotta be careful. He can actually kill us with that team setup. Okay, do we have Apothecary now? Yes, we do. Get rid of our greens that we need. It's more important to have that. Throw our Tina, and then we Mountain Crusher, and hopefully it'll be slightly more browns then. Not quite, but we're still gonna go for it. 9's good enough, I guess. Get that down, get another Apothecary onto it. Do that onto blue there. Get another Mountain Crusher on it. And what else do we need? We go for Weaver to Tina to win. And it should be enough to wipe him. As long as it doesn't hit super low on the first hit on the bottom one. It'll definitely kill if it kills that in one shot, and it does. Can I explain your Delve Path planning? It's normally multiplier order by averaging them. And just saving the treasure rooms for last more often than not. If I'm doing it in a scored delve, like if it's a Tuesday event or a new faction like next Friday, I'll be doing it in exact multiplier order. But for the daily ones, I do it in basically multiplier order, but normally save treasure rooms for last, unless their treasure room loot is low. In which case, if their treasure room loot is low, but their multiplier is high, then normally I go for it. One noteworthy one of that is the 1.4 times room that they have now. That one with Draculus in it. That one I tend to go for just because it's such a high multiplier. That'll help boost all the other loot. And even though it has an okay amount of gold, like 1,200 overall, gives you more loot if you just take it first, rather than waiting on it. And there are some like that it's actually worth going out of your way for. I believe even this 1.3 times in the middle here might even be worth going for, because the only extra thing you're really getting out of it is a small amount of glory. But for the most part, it almost makes very, very, very little difference. The only reason I tend to stay more towards multiplier order, or at least treasure room last, in these cases, treasure room last is just because it normally gives slightly higher loot. And the reason for multiplier order during events is if you're going for leaderboard, or if you're just trying to save 30 gems on a Tuesday event, it gives you slightly more points by going in multiplier order compared to not going in multiplier order. It's a very trivial amount. I think it's only like a 5 to 10% point difference normally, but it does add up over the course of multiple delves. Actually, it might not even be that big of a percent. It's a really, really small few percent, but it does make a difference. And we go down the middle there. And this is that weird glory room one. It does give a lot of glory. I think we get almost like 60 glory from doing this battle now, on top of the other few loot that it gives. Oh, why did I give him that? Let's see. Well, there goes all of our green, but at least we get a bunch of brown out of it. And it was Mountain Crusher again, and that should pretty much be match. And it was Tina to Mountain Crusher to a second Tina. And it should wipe his entire team at that point. Probably need a Weaver in there too. We'll use that for mana accumulation. Actually, before we do, let's see if we can get that Apothecary down. And then we Weaver to Tina. And that should be a wipe as long as it one-shots that, and it definitely will. With that amount of damage, there's no way it can't. It hits at minimum 46, so it's definitely going to kill that out. And there we go. Let's see if Salty gave us codes yet. Nope, still no Salty codes. Salty! Hopefully she'll get around to it by tomorrow night's stream. But currently still no codes, but hopefully by tomorrow night we'll have them again. And then we'll have them again for about another month until we need to go ask for more. Okay, we'll take that. Grab yellow over. Take the blues. But yeah, unfortunately I can't make my own. Otherwise I would. Yeah, we'll take our reds. Get all that going. Get our browns. What else I need? We'll go take ourselves a Mountain Crusher. He's going to move us. I can't really help that. It's the final battle anyway, so it doesn't matter too much if it moves us. There goes the movement. That already has full mana, so it's not blocking anything, so it's fine. To Weaver or not to Weaver? I think we hold for now. I should probably Weaver, though. Yeah, wait, let's go Weaver. We'll do that. Get the Weaver down. Then we throw Tina. And see where that brings us. And that brings us back to normal order. And then we kill it with one more Tina off this Apothecary. And that should be enough mana. Or not. Oops, I could take an extra turn. Whoops. I almost didn't even give it full mana. There we go. Don't even need Tina. Let's kill it with Skull. And that is that. There we go. Only a level 6 chest. That's really low. We could guarantee a level 5 chest. If we get no chest whatsoever, it'll at minimum give us a 5. A level 6 is super low. Even a 7 I would consider low. Anything below 8, it's pretty small. 8, 9, or 10 is what we want to see. With 8 being the average, kind of. And anything below that being, yeah, not what we want. And at least it wasn't a 5. I haven't seen a 5 in ages, but it is possible to get a 5. Even when you have the max quality. Because you only get 5 guaranteed chests. The first room has 100% chance. The last room has 100% chance. And the it's the same way in every delve. First room's 100%. Last room's 100%. And assuming you have max quality, doing the last room on top of that 100% one also gives you an additional 3 guarantee. So that's a +5 chest right there. But yeah, if you get +5, that means every single room you did not get the multiplier for. So that means this one you didn't get the 10%. This one you didn't get the 35%. This one you didn't get the 40%. This one you didn't get the 30%. This one you didn't get the 30%. This one you didn't get the 20, and this one you didn't get the 30. That means you missed every single one of those if you get a level 5 chest. And since we got a level 6, that means we only hit one of them. But anyways, does anyone else have any other questions or anything you want me to go over? Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow covering the event video for everything happening next week. Of course, most noteworthy one is new faction this Friday. That's going to be bringing in a 0.5% elemental start, as well as the first 4 times curse option. So really, really good faction this Friday. See how that pans out. We will be on this Friday and Saturday, probably mostly Friday though, doing level 500 faction for the new delve. Actually, probably will span both of them because I'm probably going to do all the rooms. But I will be working on that on this weekend, or you know, next week's weekend, Friday, Saturday. And other than that, yeah, we mainly just have Monday event and Friday event. Those are the biggest two. Everything else is kind of just filler in between. Assassin's pretty underwhelming. It's a pet most people probably already have. Though I believe this is the first time Dark Pit's been around. No, this is the second time Dark Pit's been around since it came out. So, but yeah, if you want to go do pure faction on that, it's the first time since potions have been out that you can. Can I show the new weapon? The new weapon is, it creates red and blue gems based on rogues on your team. It's the same as Divine Protector and all the other ones, except it's for rogues, and it creates red-blue. That's what the weapon is. I can go show it real quick. Yeah, it's this right here. I don't believe the spoiler thingy is on the forum yet, but what we do have is this spoiler. Let me see, where'd it go? Did I get rid of it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oops, I might have X'd out of it earlier. Whoops. No I didn't. Why is it not showing up? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, I can go show the weapon real quick. I showed it at the beginning of stream too, but might as well. Since the spoiler thingy isn't up for it yet. There it is. Okay. There's the weapon. But it's, where'd it go? Come on. Why is it not showing up? There it is. But it is a, this one you get for spending 250 gems on invasions or buying it, or crafting in Soulforge next week. It deals magic +7 damage to an enemy boosted by rogue allies at its 6 times boost ratio. Then creates a mix of red and blue gems for each rogue ally boosted by the same boost ratio. So yeah, just like all the other divine weapons and everything like that. I forget what some of those are. Treasured, I believe, is 10% chance for map. I forget what Treacherous is. I forget what Prosperous is. And I forget what Mighty is. So, the Treasured should be 10% for map, though. But, I don't know. It's average. It might be good in the future, though. There's a lot of good rogues. Biggest two things holding it back is there's no 50% start on rogues. There's no hero class that has rogues. And there is, there's one other factor. What was the other factor? Oh well. But there's a couple things that are making it not that good at the moment. What was the other factor? It's going to bother me now. I think it was mainly just not having 50% start and not hero. Maybe that was the second one. I just accidentally forgot about it. But never mind. Those probably are the two main factors then. But, yeah, it's brown-purple mana, as you can see right there, too. But that's what the weapon's going to be. Nothing too huge. Might be useful in the future, but like most of these weapons, you do want to get it because it won't be obtainable after next week. At least in the current state of the game, so do make sure to go get it. Anyways, guys, anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, wait, sorry, there was one more question. Motown. Actually, just a couple of questions I missed. Let's see, I answered that one. Let's see. If you finish third in your Guild War bracket, do you go up a bracket? It depends what bracket you're in, but yes, normally you would go up. Normally how it is for brackets 4 and below, 1, 2, and 3 work somewhat differently. But if you're in bracket 4 or below, how it normally works is first place moves up by 2, second and third place moves up by 1, last place moves down by 2, and second to last and third to last move down by 1. The first, second, and third work slightly differently than that. I believe even fourth works slightly differently. I keep forgetting. But, like right here, we're just going to stay. Next week, even if we move down another one, we're still going to stay. As long as we don't move down to 38, we will be staying in bracket 4. Let's see. You just stopped in and you missed what you use for Guild War team. You mainly... Oh, you really need a good day? Oh, yeah, we ended up running this. We ended up running the Skull Spam team. That's normally ran with Rope Dart. But I ran it... Oops, that's not the right team. Where'd it go? This is the team we ran. Gorgoltha, Divine Ishbala, Rope Dart, Quillen. If you don't own Rope Dart, you can use Sky Hero. If you don't have Sky Hero, you can use Dawnbringer. If you don't and move it back by 1 to make sure Quillen's in front of it. And if you don't have Dawnbringer, I'm starting to run out of options to put there. But you can find some kind of hero-related thing to put there. It doesn't even necessarily have to be hero. But the whole premise is Gorgoltha, Divine Ishbala, something Quillen. Or Gorgoltha, Divine Ishbala, Quillen, something. But if you have Rope Dart, that's the way you would use it. Basically, Rope Dart team, but with Gorgoltha. Because obviously you can't use the bunny since it's not yellow. That's about the closest bet. You can also use Raph in first life if you want, but Gorgoltha's safer. And it worked pretty well. We got 9,500 out of it today. Could have potentially even been 9,600 if some of the battles didn't go as badly. Because we did have 2 battles that went a little bit lower. But, yeah, it could potentially pretty consistently actually get 9,500. So we'll see how it works out next time around. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for stopping by. Oh, how do people get codes? Every time you find a code already expired or maximum uses. Normally the only codes that are really handed out these days are mostly off of Salty's stream, and she streams every Monday night. Right after our stream on Monday night, and our stream that we do every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, as well as Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time normally. Those are basically the main 2 ways to get codes these days. Though anyone who ever makes content for the game, they normally like giving people codes so that they can hand them out on their content. So like any YouTube creator, streamer, stuff like that. Pretty much just asking them, as long as you have at least like several viewers or such. They'll probably give you some codes if you wanted to do it that way to hand out during their streams. But as far as like actually getting it from content creators, it's mainly just Salty doing it and me doing it these days. Not really too many other people currently doing it for the most part. Or at least there are a few people here or there that do it, but they don't really ask for codes. Let's see. What was your other question? I just answered yours. It was this team right here. Right there. Gorgoltha, Divine Ishbala, Rope Dart, Quillen for Yellow Guild War Day. And you can replace out Rope Dart with pretty much anything. Dawnbringer, some other troop. The main premise is Gorgoltha, Divine Ishbala, Quillen. Let's see. Oh, any reason I farm Warrens? Silver Necropolis is better. The reason I did Warrens is because I already had this set up, and I didn't want to have to bother setting up Silver Necropolis. I will eventually be doing Silver Necropolis, as you can see by the fact that I already have the Horde level a little bit higher. Because based on how good Silver Necropolis is, there's a good chance it'll permanently be the best delve in the entire game to constantly farm. The reason I'm not currently doing that is I'm waiting until level 500 becomes viable. But we need a patch that increases the loot for actually going deeper into delves. Once they do, we're going to start using Silver Necropolis as our main delve. However, as it currently stands, it's actually better from a time perspective and loot perspective just to do a different low-level delve. And since I obviously already have this delve maxed, I'm just doing Warrens because we don't have that maxed yet. So we've just been farming Warrens. But yes, if they ever add a patch where they actually make a level 500 delve chest better value than a level 20 delve chest, because currently they're the exact same value, which doesn't make any sense at all. Same as a level 100 chest or a level 200, they're all the exact same value. As soon as they finally make a level 500 chest better than all the other ones, then we'll probably be doing Silver Necropolis, because out of any faction, it is the best faction. But in the current state of the game, it's not really worth it, but it will be in the future. But of course, yeah, if you have Silver Necropolis at something like level 20 or level 100 right now, yeah, definitely be farming that one. And just camping it at what the lowest level you could possibly do that still has a decent multiplier. You know, 1x multiplier. Because it is really, really good loot. It has 2 guaranteed treasure rooms with 2 other rooms that can potentially be a treasure room. Has the highest overall loot of any delve currently. And it's probably going to stay that way for a while, because it's already pretty much half the delve is treasure room. And I don't think they're really going to be adding more than that to any delve in the future, unless they have some kind of new feature to delves or something that might make them more desirable. Like arcanes on the final battle. That is one good thing about Warrens, though. We have like infinite light trait stones. I think we're almost at 1,000. How many do we have? We should be over 900. We have more arcane light than we have. Yeah, we do. Hey, that actually happened this stream. Wait, I need to go screenshot that. That's a milestone this stream. Good thing we checked right before the end of the stream as I'm covering it up. But I don't think that shows on screenshot, but just in case, let me screenshot it again. But there we go. We finally, as of this stream, have over 1,000 of an arcane, and it's arcane light. And it's because every single time we do this faction, it gives us 3 to 4. Normally 3, but if we do it during a faction event, it's 4. Because the higher multiplier, when it's 2x multiplier. But yeah, we have over 1,000 arcane lights, and that's because we keep getting basically 9 per day for free from Warrens, which is really funny. But you're basically getting hours worth of arcanes within like, what, 15, 20, 30 minutes or so? More like 30 minutes. We actually have more arcane lights than celestials. Also, our celestials are almost to 1,000 already. Just need another 70. We're getting there. But yeah, that's pretty broken. There's basically infinite arcane lights in the economy now because of Warrens. Especially people that are actually camping it if they still are. Warrens is the second best. Silver Necropolis is the best, though. Silver Necropolis doesn't have Arcane on Final Battle, but its overall loot is way higher. Anyways, guys, that's everything for now. I'll catch all of you later. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Mother's Day, and we'll be back tomorrow to go over the event. And tomorrow night we'll be back, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And we'll mainly be messing around with invasions tomorrow. And might mess around with the new weapon. I don't think we're going to be messing around with the new troop, though. The new troop's pretty underwhelming. However, that new troop that boosts based on gold seems ridiculously broken to a degree if it gets its mana back every single time. So we'll see how that pans out. That would actually be pretty hilarious against invasions. So we'll see how broken it is and go from there. But anyways, guys, I'll catch all of you later. Have a wonderful week. And goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.